Well, one of the most popular questions we get is that people need money to fix up their home, and particularly grant money. Anybody get a loan, right? Maybe. Uh, but you want grant money. And that's what the government specializes in, and nonprofits or whatever. And in the, 30, 40, 50 years I've been doing this stuff, I mean, that's a very popular question. And now it seems even more popular. And that's what's neat about Let's Go Help. I find out what's going on. Well, I want to share with anybody, even if you're not a member, the 12 sites that I give to my members about how to get money to fix up your home. Okay. Here's where you start. The most biggest opportunity really is in your county government, and it's a office called community development. Every county has one. Now what they get is community development block grants that come from the national government for them to put into housing programs in their community any way they want. And they're the little secret grants that people don't know about. A lot of housing rehabilitation programs, and stuff like that. So, and every county could use it however they want, if it just to put in new roofs for people or whatever. So there's all kinds of funny little programs around. So what you want to do is call your county government and look for the Office of Community Government Development. Don't bother with the internet. It'll take you forever that way. Easier to get on the phone and get right to it, because you don't know. They may call it something else, besides community development. But the community development is the key word. And if you get really screwed up, you call your elected official and say, hey, I'm looking for, repair money for the Office of Community Development. Okay, here's the next one. A national program. It's called LEHEAP. And this is Low Income Energy Assistance Program. And they just doubled the money for this. And every state has an office in the state government that runs the program. A lot of times the community development, not the community, anyway, the Community Action Agency runs it. But here's a map. The link is in there, and you could click the map and find out your state and start calling and finding out. Okay, now the next one is WAP. It's a Weatherization Assistance Program. This is in every state too, and this will be $5,000-$10,000 grant to make your house more weatherization proof. You need windows, you need a roof, insulation, things like this that will cut your energy bills. And that's what this one is too. The help for energy, to get your energy bills down. They put in new heating, air conditioning system, all the other kind of stuff they could pay for to do that. Every local government is separate, so you got to check locally. And the Weatherization Assistance Program. Now, these two, particularly the LEAP program, has doubled the money this year. Okay, so that's what we got, 3 already. Okay, here's where you want to go, is Homeowners Assistance Fund. That's what Biden put out, and that's grants for mortgages, and that money could be used. Now, this link will show you your local office for the local Homeowners Assistance Fund. Okay, and so there'd be a map down here, and you contact them and you say how you could use that money for home repair. Okay, now, actually, that same office, this same association also has a main sources for the rental assistance fund. So if you're a renter, this is where you go, because these are the two national programs, mortgage and renter, to keep you, off the streets. And that's where the main source to find the local offices to apply to. Now, the other thing about this is an association where the local housing finance authority is. Every state has something called a housing finance authority. This is an association. This website shows you all the local housing finance offices to look at, because they have programs, grant programs to fix up houses. They're in charge of making sure houses in their state are in good shape. Okay, so that's why they'll have cheap loans and grants and everything for buying or fixing up houses. So you want to contact them. Now, here's the Rebuilding Together is a national nonprofit. That's all they do is fix up houses for free. They go out and raise money, and every year they fix up 10,000 houses. So you could find a local office, ask them if you're eligible, and have them come and fix up your house for free. Now, that's pretty good. Now, here's another one, Habitat for Humanity. That's another big national nonprofit organization that fix up houses for free, or maybe just the cost of materials. Some of these just do that. So you find the local office for that and contact them. See, it's just a shopping game. Now, the other thing I would do is go to your local housing counselor. These people know about housing locally, so they're in the best position to know any other little, hidden gems that nobody, has told you about yet, for grants or other money to fix up your house. See, some of these things will fix up for free. They won't give you the money. They'll pay for everything, and you leave, and you got a fixed up house. So that's pretty cool. What do we have here? Seniors. There's something called an elder care locator, and here's the website, and you get the phone number, and you contact or you could call. Here's their number: 800-677-1116, and they'll hook you up with the local area office on aging, because there's a lot of home repair grants for seniors, so they'll know about that. See all this stuff? Isn't it easy if you know where to go? This is interesting. It's an article I found that gives you a little more detail about how to use Medicare and Medicaid for home fix-up. Because there's programs in there, particularly for elderly and can't get around and things like that. You could use Medicare and Medicaid for that. So this tells you about that and how to check it out. Department of Agriculture has grant programs in their single family housing guarantee loan program. There's fix up money and rehabilitation money there, and that's really a good program. And then there's single family housing repair loans and grants, and that's a neat program too. So that's a strictly, you get a lot of grant money there. I've helped people get like $10,000 to fix up their put a new roof on. Okay, now what you have to do is find more nonprofits that do this. And the way to do that, you go to 211.org and you go to findhelp.org and put in home repair. And you'll get 2 dozen places, no matter where you live practically. I could be wrong somewhere. and you call every one of those, to find out about it. So there are 12 offices. And if you do that work, and remember, every time you contact an agency for help to fix up your home, and they say, no, you're not eligible, and they laugh at you. Who told you this? That Lesko guy? Oh, he's full of shit. That you ask him, oh, yeah, I didn't think he was a little funky. So you ask him, hey, do you know anywhere else that could help? Okay, so that's what you want to know. You want to know, everyone you talk to, you ask, hey, is there someone else that you know that may have this kind of help? Because they're in that business. They're going to know better than me, better than you, better than your Aunt Hazel or whoever it is that maybe thinks she knows everything. No, you got to get it from the horse's mouth, the people in the business. And these 12 websites I gave you, that's what you need. It's a numbers game. The more people you call about this stuff, the more you're going to stumble into happiness and find something that I couldn't even find. That's what life is about. It's about kicking over stones and rocks and seeing what's underneath there. Woo, look at that. You got to go panning for gold. So this is the most complete report I think I've ever done on housing. So I hope it's of value. And if you want us to help you, it's letsgohelp.com. And if you, that's a group, a closed Facebook group. And if you hate Facebook, you go to letsgohelp2.co. And when you belong to one, you belong to both. So if you hate Facebook, you go sign up at letsgohelp2.co. I do custom reports like this for members all the time. And you get hand-holding, you need more help and you can't figure this out or whatever. That's what we're there for. You could ask us 100 questions a day or whatever. And that's kind of one-on-one help you get. It's all online. So that's why in the group, help each other. See, that's what's neat about it, is that you have other people. Oh, yeah, I use that program. That's shitty. Don't do that. Use this.